All right, so today is Thursday, September 19th. And it is that time of year. I'm wearing the 2020 The Year of Bushi Dyeing shirt. And I did just a wash-in of a little bit of red on my hair yesterday in the shower just to see if I wanted to dye it red again. And I'm going to, but not going to bleach it this time because I'd like my hair to not break and fall off. It's kind of short and I don't want it to get shorter via damage. So I'm gonna get this on my hair and then get some cleaning stuff done and then hopefully get at least half of a chapter written before I have to go pick the boys up from school and then go to work. I keep getting text messages and thinking that there's something important and then it's just sales crap because that's how life is. So this is the hair. I didn't blow dry it. This is what my hair does on its own. It kind of does this wavy half curl thing and it's still damp, but even without bleaching it, I had enough blonde in my hair naturally, and from the last time I lifted it, it is still fairly red. Definitely reddish. Like the majestic maple, we go red in the fall. So, that is it for now. More things later. Hey everyone, Randy here. I can't remember if there's a few clips before this or not for this vlog, so welcome to the Darq Project. My name is Randy. I write under the pen name Miranda K. Darq, and the Darq Project is all about crafting a life that is creative and fulfilling, and life just be life and lately. So you can kind of sort of see this a little. I'll tilt you down a little. I've got all of my paperbacks here because someone just finally ordered a signed paperback, and I suppose that I may as well get them all signed, and then if people want personalized notes, I will add those as the orders come in. But the first order for a signed paperback actually came from somebody in the UK who is another author that I engage with on Twitter. Which is kind of cool. Oh my god, Una, I almost just crushed your tail. Why do you sit under my feet? So, I have been practicing a signature because my pen name is so drastically different from my human name that it definitely needed some practice. So I think I've got it figured out. Something that is repeatable without putting too much strain on my hands, because I think I've got 19 copies here. One of them is for the order, another one is for the one person who is on the paperback rewards tier for Ream. I do still have Ream open. I'm only publishing like one chapter a week-ish. It's been almost 2 weeks since I published a chapter because life. But every time I sit down to write, because I have such a good outline going, it's not difficult for me to keep moving forward with it. So it's good that the story is established enough in my brain that it's really honestly just a matter of butt and chair time, which is horrendously lacking. So I'm gonna just go sign all of these, put something on to watch while I do so, get the one packed that needs to go out. I've got a few little bookmarks and things that I want to add in, especially for the paperback reward tier person from Ream. He knows who he is. It's my friend who reads all my stuff because he's awesome. And yeah, and I have a little writing board, kind of sort of piece of scrap of paper, so that when I go to sign, I can put that in there and the pen won't bleed through the paper. Bleed through the paper. Yeah. So I'm going to do that, and then I will be back with you when this is all done. so we are going to ignore the fact that life exists around me because, yeah, like I said, I am not a minimalist and I don't have time to make everything look spotless and like nobody lives here, because guess what? People live here. So, it is September 26th. It is Thursday. Yesterday was my day off, and I spent most of the day recording audio for my other channel that I haven't posted anything on that channel in almost 3 months until yesterday. So yeah, it was time. I got 7 parts to one series recorded. I got another separate thing that I wrote recorded and did lines for the project for Dark Little Voices that I think I might have mentioned in the last one. So yeah, that was pretty much my whole day yesterday. And this morning I went to Walmart and got a trifold presentation board so that I could take product photos, and got all of the currently covered mini composition notebooks posted up in the shop, got the mini traveler's notebooks up. Next thing I have to do is take pictures of all of the standard size traveler's notebooks and inserts tomorrow, and I am wearing my glasses because my eyes have really been bothering me and been itchy, and I don't know if it's because my contacts are junk and old, because I tend to wear my contacts 24/7 for like 2 or 3 months at a time and don't take them out because it's nice to wake up and be able to see and not be like when I go like this and everything more than 2 feet away from my face is blurry. But yeah. So you will have already seen I signed books. Finally got Shopify to get their stuff in the same bag. Was finally able to print the shipping label for the one signed paperback going to the UK. So I went and dropped that off at the post office this morning after I went to Walmart. Actually did that before I went to Walmart. Regardless, I went to the post office and I went to Walmart this morning. So I have been adulting all morning and I'm just over it. It's 12:40 right now. I have to leave for work at 2. It's only been a week, but it's fading pretty fast because I did not bleach my hair this time. I still had a little bit of blonde on the ends, as you can see, especially in the natural light. My hair has grown out to like here almost. Yeah, so it's been a long time since I bleached it and have no intention to, but I will probably just keep using the color depositing shampoo every couple of days to keep it reddish. I like it reddish. And I like that it feels like hair and not like straw, which is a nice change. But yeah, I have to work at 2:30. I've got 5 appointments today, 5 appointments tomorrow, 5 appointments Saturday, and 6 appointments Sunday because I'm a dummy and one of my regulars who really shouldn't go 3 weeks plus without a treatment. I needed to fit her in somewhere, so I put her at the end of my Sunday. So that's gonna be a really long day. But it's worth it, I suppose. So I am going to try to knock out the rest of this short story that I started writing forever ago. It is kind of a horror soft sci-fi short. And because it is a short and at current, it's about 3,500 words. It'll probably be less than 5,000 when it's done. I can't really say much about it because if I do, it'll give the whole thing away. But I've also decided that I'm probably not going to be publishing anything else this year. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep writing, and then once the year rolls over, then hopefully I'll have at least 2 things done already, so I can schedule those to go up in the first half of the year. And then in the 6-month time block, starting from then, I'll be writing another thing or 2. My goal is to get between 2 and 4 things published every year. Whether those are, sorry kitty, novellas or short compilations, full novels, it's whatever at this point. I just need to keep kicking out more stuff so that the trickles of money that are flowing in get bigger over time, because I can't keep working as much physically as I'm working now in the long term. I'm going to end up hurt to the point where I'm going to have to take an extended break from work, and I don't have sick time or paid time off, so I can't do that. Well, I can, but that means no money, and I definitely can't do that. So, yeah. I'm gonna go see if I can wrap up this story before I go to work, and we'll go from there, and then I'll probably get all these pieces and parts edited together to go up tomorrow on Friday the 27th. Alright, I don't think there's anything incriminating with the audio sound form that's chilling there on the screen behind me. So, it is October 1st, and I'm recording this little clip because I don't think the vlog is even going to be like 10 minutes at this point. So, yeah, oops, life happens, but as I mentioned in the last clip, I've been super duper busy with so many things, trying to resurrect things on my other channel and just all the things. So realistically, I would love to do a vlog on this channel every week, but it's probably just going to be every other week for a while, and we'll just keep going with that. Things have been increasing and improving, so I'm not really terribly concerned with it. But so yesterday I got the kids back because today is Tuesday. So yesterday was Monday. Got the kids from school. Took them and had to get them new shoes because their feet are freaking huge. And Killian got some cool slip-ons that look like little skulls, and I am appalled that his feet are getting that big, or it doesn't look like skulls, but like little bone feet, skeleton style. And he loves that they're slip-ons. He is not a laces or even really Velcro kind of kid. It's just not his thing. Hunter, on the other hand, has decided that he is a fashion icon and needs to look like he goes to a private school. So he has very much been about polos and khakis, and it kind of makes me cringe, but that's what he wants to do, and it's harmless. So even if it's not my personal taste, it's making him feel better about himself, and that's really what matters. So got them shoes yesterday, got Hunter another pair of freaking khaki pants I hate because I love him to death, but he is not the neatest of children, and every single time I wash pants I have to spot treat knees, and it drives me nuts. But anyway, so on top of all that, we went and got the kids Halloween costumes yesterday. Yay. Hunter wanted something that he'd be able to wear Friday for their Friday or Thursday. I have to double check the date. They have a walkathon thing at school, and they can't wear masks because, But his homeroom, their theme is Halloween. So as long as they don't have masks, they can wear a costume of sorts. And he decided that he wanted a police tactical vest that also came with a hat that said police. But he decided that he doesn't want to be a police officer. He wants to look like a security guard. So he got a plain black hat that has security embroidered on it. So I have to make a patch to cover the thing that says police that's right across the chest, so it kind of matches the lettering of the security hat. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Not really going to be too terribly difficult, so it's no big deal, honestly. And then I have to put some other Velcro on the side for the vest because my kids are so tall that they are both wearing adult small costumes. But they are still kids, so they are not adult small thickness yet. They are kid thickness, but at like 5 feet tall. So yeah, gotta modify that so it's slimmed down a little bit so it fits better. And Killian decided he was going to dress up as Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's, and we just went to Spirit and got the costumes because I was like, we can try to make stuff or we can just spend a little money and buy it all now and have it done. So it's done and it's taken care of, and that's good. And we have to figure out where we're gonna go trick-or-treating, or if we're gonna try to hit some trunk-or-treats for candy. And yeah, because I actually took the evening off for Halloween, because I don't get them for Halloween that often, and I want to get to enjoy them while they are still small and want to do fun things like that. Now, I've got to finish getting that other audio edited, get all of the vlog clips stuff together, hopefully get that uploading to go up today, and probably have one of the audios scheduled to go up for next week. And I want to try and get chapter 8 for Love Like Cyanide written. I did get it started, and if nothing else, I can work on it in the car while I'm waiting for Hunter to get out of school, because Killian gets out at 2:35. Well, he's supposed to get out at 2:35. His class has been out like 10 minutes late since the start of the year, which is ridiculous because they're in the modulars outside the building, so it's not like they're coming from the other side of the school. Why does their teacher keep having them come out late? I don't understand, and it's really starting to get bothersome. But anyway, after Killian gets out, then we have to wait until Hunter gets out at like sometime between 3:15 and 3:20. And I have to drive all the way from their school all the way over here to drop them off at home, and then I have to go to work. Super fun. I will call it for here. Hopefully I have rambled enough, and that is honestly just life. I mean, sometimes you get a lot of creative stuff done, and sometimes life is life, and then you just don't. And there's no reason to feel guilty about that, because as much as I would love for it to be, all of my creative endeavors are not my full-time job. They make me a little bit of side money right now, but they're not my full-time job, and sometimes, unfortunately, that means that they get pushed to the back of the line of importance. So, remember to take care of yourselves and each other, and we are all just works in progress, and I will catch you guys all in the next vlog. Bye.